Australia has recently made headlines by becoming the world's first country to ban social media access for children under the age of 16. This pioneering legislation, aimed at safeguarding the mental health of young people, was officially passed by the Australian Parliament on November 28, 2024. The move has sparked widespread discussion about the impacts of social media on youth and sets a significant precedent in digital governance worldwide. The core objective of this law is to protect children from the potential dangers of excessive social media use. With growing concerns about mental health among youth, Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese emphasized the necessity of this regulation as a response to parents' worries regarding their children's online safety. The legislation holds social media companies accountable, enforcing age verification to prevent underage users from accessing their platforms. The law outlines strict penalties for non-compliance, with fines reaching up to 50 million Australian dollars for companies that fail to implement the necessary age checks. This stringent approach underscores the seriousness with which the Australian government is treating online safety. Moreover, social media platforms have a 1-year grace period to adapt to these new regulations, illustrating the government's goal of a thoughtful and effective implementation process. Interestingly, not all digital spaces are included in this ban. Messaging apps, online gaming platforms, and educational services are exempt, allowing for continued engagement in those areas without restriction. This exemption suggests that while protecting children from social media harms is a priority, the government acknowledges the importance of communication and educational tools in young people's lives.
However, the introduction of this law has faced criticism from major social media companies such as Meta and Snapchat. Concerns have been raised about the feasibility and practicality of enforcing such a ban, with some platforms questioning the rushed nature of the legislation and calling for more consideration of industry efforts to ensure safe online experiences. As the implementation period unfolds, it will be critical to monitor how these companies adapt to comply with the new age verification requirements and how this decision shakes up the global landscape of social media regulation.
In conclusion, Australia's groundbreaking law represents a significant step in addressing the complexities of child safety in the digital age. As this legislation moves into implementation, it raises vital questions about the balance between protecting youth and allowing them access to modern forms of communication and social interaction. All eyes will be on Australia as it navigates these uncharted waters, potentially influencing other nations to consider similar measures in the future.